Hello and welcome once again to Maverick Tarot. I am back with another video because today is 1st of August and every month demands that a reading be done to better equip ourselves with what is coming. And I believe August will be better than July. I know the readings for July had come where we needed to balance ourselves, indicating that there was a lot of imbalance in the first place. There are a lot of things happening around us, especially in terms of the unnatural weather conditions, the challenges that we are anyways facing, challenges on a personal level, changes coming in for spiritual people. We had Guru Purnima on the 21st, and it's a powerful day for releasing a lot of negativity that is trapped inside. So back to back, lot of events happening. And the most important event for the year is probably the one that is upcoming, and hence this was another reason that I wanted to post this video, and that is the 8-8 portal. So 2024, this number also totals to 8, meaning that it is indicative that this is a karmic year. That means this year will give justice. If you've done good, you'll receive good. If you have been not that great, well, the feedback for this year will tell you that. Another example for this, I will say, is the weather conditions, especially this year, has seen so much. And I feel this is also a way that nature is taking its revenge on us humans for treating it so badly, right? So this is again something very action-based. So coming back to the point of 8-8, so the date is 8, the month is 8, and the total of the year is 8. So this becomes a very, very powerful portal for us in terms of breaking cycles and starting something which we were meant to do in the first place. So a mix of both, because if you see the number 8, it is also in the shape of a loop, right? It is also indicative of balance. It is also two sides of something. So an action loop, right? But also continuity, and 888 anyway stands for abundance. Okay, so let's begin. This reading will be a combination of everything that is coming in the 888 portal, as well as the energy reading for July. Okay. Alright, let's begin. And as I've said, this is a generic reading. You can use the inputs from this reading to apply to any area of your life, because different people from different backgrounds will be viewing this video, and whatever insights come up, you can try and make sense of that for yourself in the chosen area of your life, be it career, be it money, be it love, relationships, be it, well, anything, health, family. Okay. Alright. That's interesting. Well, energy reading for August 2024. Absolutely. We spoke about so many things before getting this reading, and many things are happening. Now, the three cards that have come up is one, the Hierophant, second is the Five of Pentacles, and third is Judgment. Two major arcana cards, the Hierophant and Judgment. So if you look at the card, the Hierophant over here is suggesting many things. This is a month of change. This is a month where we see shifts. Okay, so because the Hierophant is also number 5, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles, and then we have 2 tens, which is number 20, right? So there is an element of 5 which is indicative of change coming in, and not just a small change, a change which is come here to last long. Okay, so Hierophant is putting things in order. Everything that you have been doing so far, whatever challenges that you have faced in the month of July, now is the time to carry the essence of the lessons and make a script for yourself, that whatever I've learned from this, what are the things I should do, 1 2 3, what are the things I shouldn't do, 1 2 3, right? So that segregation has to be clear. Taking your life in order, getting yourself inclined towards your spiritual purpose, because whenever somebody tries to look in themselves, tries to find out who they are, what is happening, and all of these questions which are directed internally, that means that person is turning some way or the other spiritual. Right? So, Hierophant represents unlocking of ideas. Hierophant again represents balance. Hierophant represents authority, taking authority of your own life, creating your own practices, creating your own rituals, dominating your own life, because you are the storyteller of your life, right? So in that way you have to perceive this. Moving on to 5 of Pentacles. Now, 5 of Pentacles is not considered to be a very positive card, but what has come after that is very interesting. So 5 of Pentacles over here indicates that yes, there has been tremendous amount of painful situations, challenges, and backlogs with the Saturn retrograde coming in. Saturn always asks you to look back and learn what was required for you to learn in the first place. If not, the same cycle will repeat, and it can repeat n number of times till you get your lesson, right? So this is a phase where we are feeling burdened. There are a lot of things happening. There are things which are needed to be resolved, but somewhere along the line we are being told we have to carry that baggage and move on and see the better side, consciously choose to see the better side, because if your focus is on pain, it will reflect in you. But if your focus is on, okay, what can I learn from this, right? So that alchemizes the pain, that makes it into a lesson, that makes it into something better and positive. So the 5 of Pentacles is a card of pain, but not forgetting the efforts that you've taken to come here, not forgetting the efforts that you are putting in, even though the result might not seem very evident. But yes, something is happening. The movement will be slow for the next 6 months because we are in a retrograde phase. But that also means that once we are out of this, all the collective efforts are going to give rise to results, and astounding, positive, brilliant, amazing results. So, sit tight, and keep doing what you're doing. And the last card is something which is giving me a lot of positivity out of this entire reading, because if a reading ends well, it's a happy time to celebrate. So we have the Judgment card here. Now, the card of Judgment, again, as I told previously, we are in a retrograde phase. We are in a phase of justice. We are in a phase where legal matters will be on the rise, where things you have done before and the effects of it reflecting will be on the rise, where things will appear to be regurgitating, repeating, regressing, and no moving forward, even though you're putting so much effort. But there are things happening, though those things are being noted. So the Judgment card over here is asking you to awaken out of this loop, because it's a loop. Okay, and I'm not saying that you don't need to learn from everything that you should be, but the Judgment asks you to be aware, awakened, vulnerable, accepting the things the way they really are, accepting the truth no matter how uncomfortable it is, accepting that you feel pain, accepting that feeling this pain is also temporary and a better era is ushering in. So it is about acceptance and being vulnerable, being open to the judgment that is coming. The judgment as in the energies that are aligning. So nothing is fixed or certain at any point of time. But this card is reminding that you have to be sincere to the core of your level. You have to make sure that you know what needs to be known during this time. Angelic guidance is incoming. And yes, a collective awakening is what I will say is the theme for the 888 portal, which is absolutely needed at this point. Because if we keep going on the way that we are going on, which is unconsciously going by the day, going by the months, and months turn into years, and all of these things happening, it will take a toll on us. Okay, so I hope this reading makes a lot of sense. I'll just recap. Focus on creating that spiritual balance for you. There will be unlocking of ideas. There will be doors opening up. You have to establish authority in your own life, take control of your own life, and be the way the situation demands you to be. Next is overcoming the pain by accepting that there is whatever that situation that you're facing, because accepting something is half the effort done. It's like surrendering. It's like, okay, whatever is happening, I take it, it's there, can't help it. But yes, what am I going to do forward from here? If you keep on being in denial about that situation, that's going to increase the effort. Okay. So that being said, and yes, the card ends on a note where all of us have to make efforts, and this entire portal is redirected and will promote and will assist any kind of awakening, any kind of realizations, any kind of being vulnerable and honest to yourself, no matter how difficult it is. Okay, so August brings in these energies. Let us see. One final thing which I do, which is an angel card reading. So angel cards are typically, I just draw them so that I can get an additional input for the people that are watching. So angel cards confirm the understanding. Angel cards are, of course, messages from the angels. In a way that you get to know exactly what you need to do during this phase. So let me draw out an angel card for That's a lot of energy for the month of August 2024. And here it goes. We have the card of awakening, right? If you can see this. So as I mentioned, the last card of our previous reading and this card confirms the understanding that all we need to do and focus is on becoming more and more conscious by the day. This energy is being supported during this phase. Let me check what the card reads. A temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light, embrace your own uniqueness, and charitable actions, right? So as I already mentioned, this year is a year of balance. This year is getting the rewards or the punishments for all that you've been doing previously, and hence, one of the things that this card is suggesting is being good with charity. So make sure that you're able to help people when they need you. Make sure that the utmost priority for everyone watching this video, for everyone across whosoever is listening to this, is the 888 portal is going to help with awakening, with you becoming conscious. So take the full advantage of this consciousness, because if that gets triggered during this time, there are a lot of challenges coming your way, but challenges which are going to help you overcome that weakness or whatever that is needed, that needs correction. Okay, thank you so much for listening to a Maverick Tarot. And if you have any feedback, if you have any questions, if you are interested in understanding your own energy, understanding how all of this works, and if this reading was something which gave you any insight or which resonated with any of the situations that you are facing in, make sure that you drop me a message saying that, hey, this really was true for me. Thank you so much again, and wish you a very happy, blessed, abundant, and a transformative month of August. Take care.